Out into the wild, indigenous child, survive a formidable trials. I stand in the rain, scanning the plains in pursuit to the perilous virus. And everything that I love and to blame, descent is my name.
Hi, I'm Ducky.
And I'm Big Red.
And we're Red Duck Reviews. And today we are reporting to you live at the Warrens Museum.
Okay, so today we're reviewing the movie Annabelle.
And I have to say, didn't really like this movie.
And I've got to say that I didn't think that there was very many good parts in this movie. It was really bad. I think that they took one thing that a lot of people responded to in the last film and just hurried up and put some stuff together to make this movie.
This movie was, in my opinion, not scary. They had those really, really cheap jump scares that make you jump in your seats, but to me, that's not the same as being frightened.
The original Annabelle was a Raggedy Ann doll, and I can understand them not using the Raggedy Ann doll, in the movie. They might have caught some heat for that. But for the most part, there wasn't anything in there. There were some cheap jump scares in there where you'd turn a corner and there would be something scary that would jump out. But that was it. I mean, there wasn't anything substantial in there. And then there were some really annoying parts, like the woman in the movie. Every time you turned around, she was falling over. She was falling down for one reason or another. It actually kind of got kind of redundant and really ruined the movie for me.
That's just startling me. Now, I'm not a horror movie expert. I don't watch horror movies regularly. But I've seen some older horror movies that have way more atmosphere, and it just feels more intense, and this movie just didn't have that. Now, the characters themselves were fine. I felt that the couple did a pretty good job, acting like a married couple. I mean, they didn't, overly annoy me or anything. And I actually really did like the priest character. I really wish that he was in the movie more, but he wasn't. And when I thought that he was killed off, I was like, oh, well, that kind of sucks.
And then on top of that, there's a scene in the movie where Annabelle is in a rocking chair. And she sits there and she rocks back and forth. And that's another part that just really killed the movie. They just stretched some of the stuff out too long. They tried too hard with some of the stuff.
I wanted to care about the black lady because I felt that's what they were trying to go with, but you don't learn enough about her for her sacrifice at the end of the movie to really mean anything. Now, I mean, she tells you the story about how her daughter gets killed in a car accident. She tells you that her daughter died in a car accident a few years ago, but that's literally the exact scene before she makes her sacrifice. So it's there's really no impact of when she actually does it.
And then on top of that, you have the demon that looked almost exactly like the Insidious demon, only it was all black instead of black and red. They just tried to put too many things in the movie too fast, and I think it completely took away from what could have been an awesome movie.
And that's why I have to give this movie a 1 out of 5, because this movie was foul.